Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, my friends. Hopefully you've had a good time here, spending time with family and just enjoying time as the year comes to a close. But today, obviously I've taken a break from YouTube for a bit here, to celebrate the holidays. But we're back, and we got a little bit of a gift here when it comes to the MCU scoop area of community, I guess you could call it, because on Christmas Eve, so December 24th, I'm late on reporting this, but again, I was busy and didn't want to make a video then, but we got a pretty huge update on the Ironheart Disney Plus series, which is a series I never really thought, when it was announced, it's like, all right, that's cool, like, she's gonna be Young Avenger and all that stuff. But I never thought I would be this excited for this show because, first of all, we were introduced to Dominique Thorne as Riri Williams in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and she was by far one of my favorite parts of that movie. She was a hilarious character. I just love everything about her, and it really gets me excited to see more of her, specifically leading her own show on Disney+. But then on top of that, we have things like, Anthony Ramos as the Hood. We have Mephisto, which is kind of the big thing we're talking about here today. And this gift that was bestowed upon us on Christmas Eve is that we got some official concept art. Well, it's official concept art, but it's leaked. This is not supposed to be out there. For all I know, I could be making this video and then it'll get taken down because we're not supposed to be seeing this. But I saw it, and I decided I would at least try to show you guys, as long as this video stays up here, this concept art for this Ironheart Disney Plus series, which is pretty crazy, and I have some mixed feelings on it, but obviously the biggest thing here we're talking about is Mephisto. You saw it in the thumbnail, title, all that stuff. Mephisto is the big thing here, because we've been hearing, obviously Mephisto has kind of become a meme in the MCU as of late, because it all started back with WandaVision, the crazy Mephisto theories. I literally did a weekly show called Who Dat Devil, trying to figure out, who is Mephisto in disguise, and Mephisto was never in that show, and never meant to be. But now he's finally coming to the MCU, at least according to rumors and, reliable sources. Sacha Baron Cohen is going to be playing Mephisto, the literal devil, in the Ironheart Disney Plus series, along with some other MCU projects as well. So that's really exciting. So there's some really cool art out there, as you can see right here. And so this, at least I'm assuming, is going to be where he makes his official MCU debut, is in Ironheart, and this concept art gives us our first official look at Mephisto in the MCU. And, not what I was expecting, for sure. Definitely not at all what I was expecting. Now this, some of you may be saying, how do we know this is real? Well, actually just literally a couple hours before this concept art was leaked, a couple different scoopers, I believe it was Can We Get Some Toast, said, here's a little Christmas, a little early Christmas gift for you guys. Mephisto in the Ironheart series looks like a Lobo cosplayer. But then we get this surfacing, and this does indeed look like a Lobo cosplayer. Not sure how to feel about this, because it does literally look like Lobo, but in red instead. He looks cool, but I was definitely expecting something more along the lines of this. I would have preferred, honestly, just Sacha Baron Cohen, but red and with pointy ears. But I don't know, again, it is just concept art, so he'll probably look a little different in the series anyway. But as you can see, he's got he's basically got an afro. He's heavy on the makeup, got a big fluffy mustache as well. Really going for the punk rock look there. Here's a couple other designs for the character. You can see that he's sitting on a flaming throne, most likely in hell, because that's kind of where he lives. He looks cool, but again, it's just not at all what I was expecting. I would definitely prefer the more simpler look, but I don't know. We kind of got to get used to this in the MCU. It's every time you see a suit adapted from the comics to the MCU, it's always heavily over designed to make it look more realistic instead of just spandex. Because literally in the comics, Mephisto most of the time he just wears a loincloth and a cape, but now he's got a full suit of armor here. So we'll see how it looks on screen and in the actual version. I mean, this is a fuzzy design anyway, and it is just concept art, so designs change throughout the process. But for now, this is our first look at Mephisto in the MCU. But we also have some other cool looks here at, for example, Ironheart, because of course we saw Riri, she got her vibranium Ironheart suit in Wakanda Forever, but she had to leave that in Wakanda. So she's going to be having to make her own suit in her own series, and this is much more in line with the comics, at least more recent comics designs, where instead of red and black, it's more so pink and yellow, which is actually something I'm really excited for. So that looks super comics accurate. Again, it's fuzzy, it's pixelated, it's not really easy to tell what's going on there, but it still looks really cool. And we do also have some new looks at the Hood as well, who again is going to be played by Anthony Ramos from Hamilton, from In the Heights. He's going to be in the new Transformers movie, and he looks cool. I mean, we saw set photos of him. Not really a whole lot going on with his design. I mean, just like in the comics, basically he wears blue and he's got a red hood, and then he shoots magic bullets out of his pistols. But definitely really excited to see the character's inclusion in the series. And kind of the whole idea of this series is that it's tech versus magic. So you got Riri and her Ironheart suit versus the Hood, Mephisto, all these devilish demons and people with magic. So this is something I'm really excited to see. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these first looks at the Ironheart Disney Plus series? Our first look at Mephisto in the MCU, as well as some new looks at Ironheart's new suit and the Hood as well. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.